नमो ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे।
नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे।
कि जयो जयो गौराचंदे आरती को शोभा।
जयो जयो गौराचंदे आरती को शोभा।
कि जयो जयो गौराचंदेर आरती को शोभा।
जयो जयो गौराचंदेर आरती को शोभा।
जानवी तटवने जगमन लोभा।
जानवी तटवने जगमन लोभा।
जानवी तटवने जगमन लोभा।
जानवी तटवने जगमन लोभा।
कि दाखिन निताय चांद कामे गदाधर।
कि दाखिन निताय चांद कामे गदाधर।
कि दाखिन निताय चांद कामे गदाधर।
कि दाखिन मे गदाधरा
निकटे अद्वैत श्रीनिवासा छत्रधर
निकटे अद्वैत श्रीनिवासा छत्रधर
निकटे अद्वैत श्रीनिवासा छत्रधर
निकटे अद्वैत श्रीनिवासा छत्रधर
की बबुसे अच्छे गोरा चांद रत्न सिंहासने
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 आरती को रे न ब्रह्मा आदि देवगणे
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 शिव नर हरि आदि कोरी चामर ढुलाया
शिव नर हरि आदि खोरी चमार ढुलाया
शिव नर हरि आदि कोरी चामर ढुलाया
शिव नर हरि आदि खोरी चमार ढुलाया
संजया मुकुंद बासु घोष आदि गाय
संजय मुकुंद बासु घोषादि गाय
संजय मुकुंद बासु घोष आदि गाय
संजय मुकुंद बासु घोषादि गाय
शिव शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताल
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 मधुर मृदंग बाजे परम रसाल
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 शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे
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 गौरांगे आरती जग जन मन लोभा
गौरांगे आरती शोभा जग जन मन लोभा
गौरांगे आरती शोभा जग जन मन लोभा
गौरांगे आरती शोभा जग जन मन लोभा
गौर हरि गौर निताय हरि गौर निताय
गौर निताय गौर निताय गौर निताय जय गौर निताय
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
किब बहु कोटि चंद्रजीनी वदन उज्ज्वल
शिव बहु कोटि चंद्रजीनी वदन उज्ज्वला
किब बहु कोटि चंद्रजीनी वदन उज्ज्वल
शिव बहु कोटि चंद्रजीनी वदन उज्ज्वला
दल देशे बनमाला तोरे झलमाला
देशे वनमाला कोरे झलमाला
दल देशे बनमाला तोरे झलमाला
देशे वनमाला कोरे झलमाला
शिव शिवा सुख नारद प्रेमे गद गद
शिव शिवा शुक नारद प्रेमे गद गदा
शिव शिवा सुख नारद प्रेमे गद गद
शिव शिवा शुक नारद प्रेमे गद गदा
भक्ति विनोद देखे गौरार संपदा
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 जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Jaya Radha Madhav Hari Radha Madhav Jaya Radha Madhav Hari Radha Madhav
Jaya Radha
Madhav Hari Radha Madhav Jaya Radha Madhav Hari Radha Madhav Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai
Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai
Jaya Srinath Ji Gopal Srinath Ji Gopal Srinath Ji Gopal Jaya Srinath Ji Gopal
Jaya Srinath Ji Gopal Srinath Ji Gopal Srinath Ji Gopal Jaya Srinath Ji Gopal
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
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 श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय नितिलिर विष्णु विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय गौर किशोरदास बाबा जी महाराज की जय सचिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय सर्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजी गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ षडगोर स्वामी प्रभु की जय प्रेम से कहूँ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तबिंद की जय राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय श्री नवदीप मायपुर धाम की जय श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय श्री द्वारकापुरी धाम की जय श्री अयोध्या धाम की जय भक्ति देवी की जय तुलसी महारानी की जय गंगा देवी की जय जमुना माई की जय युग धर्म श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय श्री श्री गौरनिताय राधा माधवरी गौरार्थी की जय श्री श्री राधा माधवरी की जय श्री श्री गौरनिताय की जय श्री श्री श्रीनाथ जी गोपाल की जय श्री राधा गोविंद देव भगवान की जय गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल समवेत भक्तबिंद की जय समवेत भक्तबिंद की जय समवेत भक्तबिंद की जय
Namaste Narasimhaya Namaste Narasimhaya Pilada lada daine Pilada lada daine Hiranyakashipur vakshaha Hiranyakashipu Janu Rupa Jaya Ganesha Hare Jaya Jagadeesha Hare Jaya Jagadeesha Hare
Avakara Kamala Vare Natha Madhuta Shriya Hiranya Kashipu Tanu Bringa Deshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadeesha Hare Jaya Jagadeesha Hare Jaya Jagadeesha Hare
Jaya Narasimha Dev Jaya Narasimha Dev Jaya Narasimha Dev Jaya Narasimha Dev Jaya Pralamaraj 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 Jaya Pralamaraj
Jaya Pralamaraj Pralamaraj Jaya Pralamaraj
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Nitya Gola Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gola Hari Bol
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol
नरसिम्हा भगवान की प्रहलाद की नीचे गौर प्रेमानंद
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Welcome to ISKCON Phoenix, home of Sri Sri Radha Madhava Hari. On behalf of our presiding deities and our founder Acharya, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, welcome you to today's program. We are kicking the festivities, or rather the festivities continue, right? We started with Janmashtami, and what are we celebrating this week? Radhashtami, right? Very important. So today we have a very special class by actually our temple president, Her Grace Premadatri Devi Dasi. As we all know, Premadatri Mataji, she's a disciple of His Holiness Ramapat Swami, and she's been she's been the Krishna Bhakti since she was born, basically. Her family are big Krishna Bhaktas, and she took shelter of ISKCON many, many years ago. And we are all thankful to her for all the support that she's given to our various programs. It's not easy to be running here and there, being temple president, imagining so many things while having, personal life and work, etc. So we are so thankful for her. So today she's going to be talking about Radha Rani. But before she talks, we have a request for everyone. Everybody knows His Grace Shivananda Sena Prabhu. Okay, he's currently in India. His daughter is not well. I'm not going to give details, but his daughter is not well. He's in critical condition. And so I will appreciate if maybe we can chant Mahamantra on her behalf 3 times. Can we do that? Thank you. And in addition, if anyone is, would like to make any contributions for Prabhu to help him with the, medical costs, whatever, please see any of Mother Pramadhatri, Namapriya, Mataji, or myself. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. And of course, as we know, the best, the real protection is always remember Krishna and never forget Krishna. So Prabhu is making sure that she is in that stage. Thank you so much. Now, Mother Pramadhatri, the stage is yours. And children, please, Sunday school is on. Yay! So please go back to your classrooms. Let's see, Damodar class, to your room. Thank you, Hare Krishna. And if may I request, please just move forward so people who are coming late will have some space to sit in the back. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
So, as Shyama Mohini Mataji said, please continue to pray for Shivananda Prabhu's daughter so that she can get better quickly. Thank you so much. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Girivaradari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Yamuna Yashoda Nandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhav Hari Radha Madhav Hari Radhe. Hari Radhe. Jaya Srinaji Gopal, Srinaji Gopal, Srinaji Gopal, Jaya Srinaji Gopal. Srinaji Gopal, Srinaji Gopal, Jaya Srinaji. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Shri Radha Madhav Hari Bhagwan ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Premanande. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjaya Shalakaya Chakshunilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Purita Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nivashesha Shnivali Pachata Visatani. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, this coming Wednesday, we are going to be celebrating Radhashtami, the appearance day of Srimati Radharani. And we are going to talk a little bit about her pastimes and her appearance, because there's going to be another class on Wednesday as well. So I will talk a little bit here and there. And I don't know if you're going to be showing the videos. Okay. We also have 4 of our youth who presented little bit about Srimati Radharani's Ashtasakhis. So we have some videos that we'll be showing as well. So how many minutes do you need for that? 30 minutes? Okay. All right, then I will just go ahead and see what I can speak about in a short time. So
can go extra time.
Go extra time? Okay, that sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. So I will not read so much as I was hoping to read a little bit from Chaitanya Charitamrita, but I'll just go ahead and start. So when Lord Krishna descends, he's invariably accompanied by his loving associates. And a little over 5,000 years ago, when Lord Krishna descended in his original form as a cowherd boy in Vrindavan, Srimati Radharani accompanied him in her original form. She appeared exactly 2 weeks after his appearance, and it was on the 8th day of the waning moon, and that's Ashtami. And so we celebrated Shri Krishna Janmashtami about 2 weeks ago. So this falls in line with that. And actually, Srimati Radharani is no different from Krishna. We discussed this last time also. And it's very, very difficult to fathom Srimati Radharani, her personality, her identity, who she is, and so on. Because we all know that the supreme origin of everything is Lord Krishna. And he is the masculine form. And in his feminine form, he is Srimati Radharani. So Radharani represents the feminine aspect and of Krishna, and the absolute truth Krishna is the absolute masculine aspect. Radha and Krishna are one, and they have assumed two bodies eternally to manifest their pastimes. So, this is the mystery of God. It's not easy to understand, very, very difficult to understand the position. And we often use the energetic and the energy. So the masculine and the feminine gender of the Absolute Truth can be understood in the terms of the energetic and the energy, in as much as there is sun and sunshine. So Krishna is the energetic and Radha is the energy. Without Radha, Krishna is incomplete, because without the energy, the energetic is incomplete. It's just like a light, a bulb that is not giving light. And same as the sun, without the sunshine, the sun is nothing. As such. So that is how they explain in the scriptures how we can understand that they both are, one and the same. And Krishna is enjoying his loving pastimes with his internal energy, and the personification of his internal energy is Srimati Radharani. And he's self-supporting. He's not enjoying outside. He's enjoying within himself. When he wants to enjoy, he expands to fulfill his desires. We cannot do that. We depend on outside factors. If we want food, we have to look outside. If we are thirsty, we have to look outside. If we want love, we have to find somebody outside, someone to love. And with Krishna, his search is only within himself, inside. And Radharani and the gopis are not outside of him. They are within him. And on the plane of the absolute truth, there is oneness in quality. Therefore, the relationship between Radharani and Krishna, the gopis, and Krishna is without blemish. It's the highest form of bliss. And this manifests with Krishna and gopis, and most of all, with Srimati Radharani, because she's the best of the gopis. In Chaitanya Charitamrita 4, Adi Leela 483 is a perfect explanation. I'll just read the translation. Lord, I have so many markings there. The transcendental goddess Srimati Radharani is a direct counterpart of Lord Shri Krishna. She's the central figure for all the goddesses of fortune. She possesses all the attractiveness to attract the all-attractive personality of Godhead. She is the primeval internal potency of the Lord. And a few verses before that, I'll have to... Verse number 74, the translation reads as, the beloved consorts of Lord Krishna are of three kinds: the goddesses of fortune, the queens, and the milkmaids of Braja, who are the foremost of all. These consorts all proceed from Radhika. The Supreme Lord has many expansions. All these expansions have consorts. The Supreme Lord has Srimati Radharani as his consort. Srimati Radharani expands as the consort of all of Krishna's expansions. In every Vaikuntha planet, the Lord resides as the four-armed form of Narayan, an expansion of Krishna, or expansion of expansions. And he has Lakshmi Devi as his consort. The consort is an expansion of Srimati Radharani. Similarly, in Dwarka, Krishna had 16,108 queens, and Krishna expanded himself to accompany each of these queens all the time. We remember the past time where Narad Muni went and checked that out, that Krishna was with each and every queen. He went to the different palaces and he was with all of them. The transcendental gopis are Nitya Siddhas. They live in Vrindavan eternally and are happy to serve Srimati Radharani. They are all expansion of Srimati Radharani as stated in this verse. Radharani is the eternal consort and the internal energy of Krishna, who is never separate from Krishna. However, in Vrindavan, we find something different. Srimati Radharani is a householder. And the question is she married to her so-called husband Abhimanyu? This Abhimanyu is different from the Abhimanyu in Mahabharata, Arjun's son. And Abhimanyu's mother's name is Jatila, who speaks harshly all the time. And his sister is Kutila, who is crooked by nature. And both Jatila and Kutila both watch Radharani, 24/7, like hawks. And in pastimes of Vraja, Radharani wants to meet, Radharani and Krishna want to meet, and these create exciting pastimes. Radharani tries to get away from Jatila and Kutila to meet Krishna. And in these transcendental pastimes, Krishna finds Madhurya Ras very relishable. Radharani runs away to rendezvous with Krishna in different places. How do we explain these pastimes since Radharani is married to her so-called husband Abhimanyu? So the explanation given was that there is a faithful married couple who like to participate in dramas. In the drama, however, the wife is married to another man and she has to play the role of a wife of another man. The husband plays the part of her paramour. In real life, they are husband and wife. Similarly, Radharani's real husband is Krishna, and Radharani is Krishna's eternal consort. The so-called Abhimanyu has no contact with Radharani. Abhimanyu imagines he has Radharani as a wife. Similarly, Jatila and Kutila also imagine that they are mother-in-law and sister-in-law of Radharani. From transcendental view, Krishna is the husband of all gopis. Everything in Vrindavan is only Leela, Parikya and Madhurya Ras. In Dwarka, however, there is the Sakhya Ras. On the material platform, this would be abominable. But for those of us who may not accept the above, we find that Radharani and Krishna were actually married. So there is a small pastime that says that Radharani and Krishna married in Vrindavan in Badrivan forest. It's one of the forests in Vrindavan. Brahma, the creator, came and married Radha and Krishna. Both were playing their childhood pastimes. Nand Maharaj had Krishna in his arms, and Vrishabhanu had Radharani in his hands. And somehow, although they lived in different places, they happened to meet here because there was a very fierce thunderstorm. And they witnessed a beautiful transformation there, where Radharani and Krishna manifested their adolescent age, their true eternal forms. Radharani's 13 and a half year of the Golok Vrindavan age, and Krishna is the 15-year-old of Golok Vrindavan. they appear like this eternally. And Brahma consecrated the marriage in Badrivan to satisfy those who may have reservations about their relationship. Amongst all the gopis, Srimati Radharani is the best. And there was another pastime where Krishna was playing the flute on the banks of Jamuna river at the Vamshi Vat. The gopis came. Krishna tried to tell them, go back to your homes, but they did not go back. They stayed there. And Krishna had transcendental pastimes with them. But in the middle of it, Krishna left. And so the gopis went looking for Krishna, and they kept asking the animals like deer and peacocks, where is Krishna? They were just exhibiting transcendental madness. And they walked around, and they came by 2 sets of footprints, and they realized that they recognized these footprints, and they realized that Radha and Krishna had Krishna had gone with Radharani. What happened was, after a little while, Krishna also left Radharani, and he was watching the gopis, and all of a sudden the gopis came to where Krishna was. So he could not hide from them. So he immediately disguised himself, and he had his Narayan form. So the gopis came there and paid their obeisances. They were not interested in Narayan. They just asked Narayan, where is Krishna? So Krishna pointed to the opposite direction. He just simply misdirected them. And after that, Srimati Radharani came. And in front of Radharani, Krishna could not maintain his disguise. His 2 arms melted away, so did the chakra and the club and the lotus flower and the conch shell, and the flute appeared. So this just showed, the power of Srimati Radharani. He just assumed his original form when Srimati Radharani appeared. And this place is still existing near Govardhan Hill, and it is known as Beta place. I don't know how many of you have been there, but it's a Beta place. So then moving to another pastime, there is a place near Jagannath Puri called Alarnath. How many of you have been there to Alarnath? Yeah. So it is a very special place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would visit for 15 days when Lord Jagannath was not available for darshan because he was sick and he was being treated with herbal medicines. And at that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go to Alarnath and worship Vishnu, Narayan deities over there. And those are, I think, the Sri Sampradaya worship that deity at the moment. And so people often ask, why did Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu go there to worship the 4-armed form of Vishnu, since he was a devotee of Krishna? And Bhakti-Sant Saraswati Thakur revealed the secret of this 4-armed form of Vishnu. It is actually the 4-armed form of Vishnu that Krishna had shown to the gopis. And so actually this, Krishna is a form of Krishna as Vishnu. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go there. And in front of the deity, there's a stone. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the form of Srimati Radharani would pay obeisances to the deity, there is the stone melted. So there's imprint of his chest and his toes where he paid the obeisances. We've been there, and I think Ishwara Gauranga Prabhu posted a picture some time back. It's really wonderful to see that, So I just wanted to connect, the dots here. That's why I was jumping from one pastime to the other, and also to answer some questions there, and how Srimati Radharani is, has the power, and the mood of Vrindavan, to take it even to Alarnath. So, and then there's another question that is often asked, why Srimati Radharani's name is not mentioned directly in Srimad Bhagavatam. And some of our sampradayas do not believe in Radharani because her name is not in the Srimad Bhagavatam. And they actually just worship and believe in Lakshmi Narayan. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains about this as follows. Shukdev Goswami was a devotee of Srimati Radharani, and in his previous life he was a pet parrot of Srimati Radharani. And Srimad Bhagavatam was relishable as it was, but after Shukdev Goswami preached from it, it became more relishable. And Parikshit Maharaj had only 7 days to hear the whole of Srimad Bhagavatam. So, because he had been given a curse that he was going to leave his body in 7 days, so Shukdev Goswami had to manage Parikshit Maharaj's time, as well as the sages who were there. They were all from different sects. There were some Ashtanga yogis, there are some Jnana yogis, and he had to make sure that he was able to impart the information from the Srimad Bhagavatam and also the Vrindavan Leelas, of Lord Krishna to them, about the personality of Godhead. He wanted to make sure that that information was given to him, because if he had brought up the name of Srimati Radharani, he would have gone in ecstasy for many days, and he did not have the time. So he had to manage the time for Parikshit Maharaj and the sages who had gathered together to listen to Srimad Bhagavatam in just 7 days. He did not bring up the name of Srimati Radharani directly in the Srimad Bhagavatam. However, we all know that the name of Srimati Radharani is brought up indirectly in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Just when the gopis were looking for Krishna after that Vamshivat pastime, and Radharani's name is mentioned indirectly, the gopis said, Anaya Radhito Nunam Bhagavan Harir Ishvaraha Yanno Vihaya Govinda Prito Yam Anyad Rahaha. Then the translation, certainly this particular gopi has perfectly worshipped the all-powerful personality of Godhead, Govinda, since he was so pleased with her that he abandoned the rest of us and brought her to a secluded place. The word araditaha indicates Radha indirectly. So aradhana means to worship, and from aradhana comes Radha, one who is the topmost worshipper of Lord Krishna. So, and as far as the actual appearance of Srimati Radharani is concerned, her appearance on the earth, there are so different descriptions given. And the reason for this is that the appearances took place in different kalpas. So, as I had mentioned earlier, Krishna does not come to the earth without Srimati Radharani. They always exist in Golok Vrindavan. So before coming to the earth, Krishna had gone to Srimati Radharani and asked her if she would descend in Vraja. She said she would, but she had conditions. And she said, Govardhan has to be there, and Yamuna has to be there. And Krishna said, they're already there. So she agreed to come. And when Srimati Radharani appeared, Krishna was over a year old, and Nanda Maharaj was father of Krishna, and he was Lord of Gokul. Krishna was actually born in Mathura, but was transferred to Gokul. And Vrishabhanu Maharaj was the Lord of Raval, and Radharani appeared in Raval. So both Nanda Maharaj and Vrishabhanu were friends, and the story, there are many stories, but one of them that I'm going to recite today is once when King Vrishabhanu was immersed in the waters of Yamuna, that was just behind his home, his palace, and he was meditating upon the Lord. Suddenly, a 1,000-petaled lotus touched him. And in that lotus flower in the middle, there was the molten golden colored child. And when he opened his eyes, he saw this beautiful girl lying in the lotus. As the king had no children, he was happy to receive this girl. He picked the child up in his arms. At that time, Lord Brahma appeared and told him, "You and your wife Kirtida performed many austerities to get the consort of the Lord as your child. So to bless you and the whole world, she has appeared now." King Vrishbhanu was overjoyed and took the baby home to Kirtida and offered it to his wife Kirtida. So Srimati Radharani appeared in the earthly home of her eternal parents, Kirtida Sundari and Maharaj Vrishbhanu. And there are other stories that, when they were plowing the field, he was found and she was found there, and so many others. But they had been waiting for a child for such a long time, and they were very happy to have an extremely beautiful child, but they had mixed feelings because the child would not open her eyes, would not speak, and it appeared that she could not hear. So it appeared that the child was blind, deaf, and dumb. So they tried to keep the appearance of the baby a secret, and they were waiting to see what will happen. So we know that Narad Muni comes into play. He had played a very crucial part in expediting Lord Krishna's appearance on the earth. We know that he went to Kamsa and played a mathematical game with him and confused Kamsa. And when the first child was born from Vasudeva and Devaki, Kamsa was very compassionate, and he gave the baby to Vasudeva, but Narad Muni did not want that to happen because he wanted Krishna to come on the earth fast, quickly. So we know that all the children of Vasudeva and Devaki before Krishna were killed by Kamsa, and just only because Narad Muni wanted Krishna to appear quickly. So 1 year after Krishna had appeared on the earth, Narad Muni came to congratulate Nanda Maharaj upon his son's birth. He also knew that Radharani would have appeared as well. So he went around Braja in disguise and went to every home that had young, little girls born. And he went to several homes and did not see Radharani. He saw newly born girls, but not Radharani. And then he came upon Vrishbhanu's home, and very hesitatingly, Vrishbhanu and Kirtida let him see their child. And when Narad Muni went to see the baby girl, he realized that she was Radharani. And so he asked Vrishbhanu and Kirtida Mataji to leave the room, and because he wanted to offer some prayers. So Srimati Radharani manifested her Nitya Kishori form to Narad Muni, and that was as I mentioned earlier, the 13.5-year eternal form. And Narad Muni could not bear to see this undescribable beauty. He collapsed and fainted. Radharani revived him, and then Narad Muni could not speak much after the darshan he had of Srimati Radharani, and he left in ecstasy. But before he left, he told Vrishabhanu that they had already told Narad Muni that she was blind, deaf, and dumb, and he told Vrishabhanu that everything will be fine. Just go ahead and celebrate the birth of your child. So Narad Muni encouraged Vrishbhanu and Kirtida to celebrate the birth of the baby, and Vrishbhanu and Kirtida, they took Narad Muni's advice and invited many friends to celebrate the birth of their daughter. Nand Maharaj obviously had invited Yashoda and Nand Maharaj, and because they were friends, and they came and they brought baby Krishna with them, and so they had confided in Nand Maharaj and Kirtida that, Yashoda Maya, that our daughter is cannot see, cannot speak, cannot hear. And while they were talking to Nand Maharaj and Yashoda Mai, baby Krishna crawled into Radharani's room and slowly crept up on the cradle and tried to say something to Srimati Radharani. At that time, Srimati Radharani cried, and that was the first time Vrishabhanu and Kirtida had heard a sound come from their baby girl, and they ran in and saw that both baby Krishna and Radharani were there. And they were then able to, they saw that she could hear, she could speak, and she could see. And the celebrations then went on in earnest on that day. And apparently they also celebrate this pastime until now. It's celebrated in Vraj. So when Nanda Maharaj moved to Vrindavan and eventually Nandgaon, Vishbhanu also moved to Vrindavan and Barsana. And we all know that Radharani grew up in Barsana. After Radharani was married, she moved to Yavat. And there are so many other pastimes of Radha and Krishna in all these different places. And but above all, we have to remember one thing, that Srimati Radharani is Hari Priya, very, very dear to Krishna. And Srila Rupa Goswami states in Nectar of Devotion, Krishna attracts everybody, but devotional service attracts Krishna. And the symbol of devotional service is in the highest degree is in Srimati Radharani. So Krishna is called Madan Mohana, which means that he is so attractive that he can defeat the attraction of thousands of cupids. But Radharani is still more attractive, for she can attract Krishna. Therefore, devotees call her Madan Mohan, Mohini, the attractor of Cupid. And I'll just end by saying that the perfection of devotional service means to follow in the footsteps of Srimati Radharani, and devotees in Vrindavan put themselves under the care of Srimati Radharani in order to achieve perfection in their devotional service. And as we know, when we go to Vrindavan, we don't hear Jai Shri Krishna or Hare Krishna, we hear Radhe Radhe. Even on the trees and everywhere, they carve Radhe Radhe. So devotional service is not an activity of the material world. It is directly under the control of Srimati Radharani. In Bhagavad Gita, it is confirmed that the Mahatmas or great souls are under the protection of Devi Prakriti, the internal energy, Srimati Radharani. So being directly under the control of the internal potency of Krishna, devotional service attracts Krishna himself. And Srimati Radharani is the ideal Mahabhagavat. As the greatest devotee, she's the most compassionate. And she's the guardian, the mentor, and the benefactor of all aspiring devotees. When a soul starts to inquire about Krishna, Srimati Radharani is most pleased, and she takes charge of his devotional advancements. So as one makes progress in devotional service, one continues to invoke the mercy of Srimati Radharani, and when she is pleased, Krishna is automatically pleased. So this coming Wednesday, try and pray to Srimati Radharani to just give you one drop of the love she has in her heart, for Krishna, and then that will make your life perfect. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. had a little bit more, but I just went to just the basic. So this is our youth who participated in a small event that the Vaishnavi ministry had, and they spoke about Radharani's Ashtasakis. So she has 8 very close Sakis who help her in her Leelas with Krishna. They make all the arrangements for Radha and Krishna for their loving pastimes. Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, so a couple of us, me, Hansini, and Ida, we did a presentation on the 3 of the
Ashtasakis.
Yeah, 3 of the Ashtasakis, and as a member of like the ISKCON Vaishnavi ministry, we decided to participate in this event.
Oh, it's done. She's done.
Hare Krishna, I also just want to be bypassed, but please give everybody a round of applause. Mataji did such a nice class. Thank you so much for taking us through all the different pastimes and giving us the internal reason and also the significance of Radha Ashtami and appearance of Radharani. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Talking about the 6th Gopi of the Ashtasakis, Indulekha. Indulekha appeared in the village of Anjoli. Her father's name was Sagar and her mother's name was Bela Devi. She was 3 days younger than Radharani, being 14 years, 2 months, and 10.5 days of age. She was very contrary and short or hot-tempered, and she had a tan complexion. She used to wear clothing as reddish color as the sunrise, also called the color of the pomegranate flower. She learned various skills and shastras. She learned Naga Shastra, various methods of charming snakes. She learned Samudra Shastra, which is the science of palmistry. She is an expert in stringing necklaces for Radha and Krishna and weaving clothes with very fine silk fibers. She knew the art of decorating teeth. She also learned Ratna Shastra or gemology, and she also taught her friends to be skilled messengers in the service of the divine couple. Her main service is to prepare food for Radha and Krishna. And by this facilitating the divine couple's communication, Indulekha essentially increases the divine couple's mutual love. And all the gopis also used to come to her for guidance in their devotional service, and she used to put them in the service of Radha and Krishna. She taught them how to make garlands, how to make ornaments, and she also had the gopis oversee the divine couple's treasury. So here's a beautiful pastime where Indulekha plays a very important role. So one time, Radha and Krishna were sitting near the banks of the Yamuna. And Radha, after some time, says to Krishna that, "Dear Krishna, today Indulekha has made a special effort to dress me and decorate me for our meeting today." And Krishna replies, appreciating the service of Indulekha, he says, "Oh yes, Radha, I see. I have no words to describe your Shringar set." And then Krishna starts describing Radharani's dress and the decorations. And Radharani asks him, "But Krishna, how do you perceive just my face?" And Krishna compares Radharani's face to the moon. He says, "Your face is just like the moon. When I remember your face, my burning heart is cooled when I'm separated from you." And Radharani was actually unsatisfied with that answer. She said, "Why do you compare my face to the moon? The moon actually has 5 faults." And Krishna asks Radha, he was like, "What do these faults do, Radha?" And so Radha starts listing the faults. She said, first of all, the moon is Nishkar, which means one who stays awake all night. Second, the moon is Vishbindu, which means that, like when the churning of the milk ocean happened, Vish or poison came out as a result, and it mixed with the water, which had the reflection of the moon. That's why the moon is Vishbindu. Also, she said the moon is Vakra, or tilted. She said the moon is Sanik, which means that after the day of Purnima, the moon wanes every single day and it gets smaller and smaller. And finally, the 5th fault was that the moon is also kalank, which means it is completely dark on the day of Amavasya. And Krishna says to Radha, "Oh, Radharani, you misunderstood me. I meant the 5 good qualities of the moon instead of the 5 qualities." And he started listing the good qualities. He said, first of all, moon increases love between 2 lovers. Secondly, the ocean feels pleasure when the ocean looks at the moon. Similarly, when I look at you, I'm pleasured by looking at your moon-like face. And thirdly, the moon nourishes medicinal herbs with its cooling rays, just like how you nourish my Veeras when I'm fighting with Asuras. And then the moon also removes scorching heat of the day with moonbeams, just like how when I remember your face, my heart stops burning, it cools down from your separation. And then lastly, it increases rasa between lovers, just as how you, Radha, increase love in Vrindavan Vasis for you. And Krishna, after explaining all the good qualities, things that he has Radharani convinced now that Radharani is going to be happy, but he's waiting for a reply, but when he looks back, Radharani is not there anymore. She left because she got mad at Krishna. And Krishna was very sad. He was distressed. So he walks near a kadamba tree, sits down, and then he sees moon rays hitting a branch of the tree of the yellow kadamba flowers, which resemble the complexion of Radharani. So now Krishna starts crying in separation of Radharani, and he goes to the forest and starts looking for her. Now, after a while, Indulekha comes in, and she sees Krishna crying. So she's like, "Krishna, why are you crying? Like, what happened?" And Krishna starts explaining what he just said to Radha. He was like, "Oh, I compared Radharani's face to the moon, and then she just got mad at me, and she left." And then Indulekha was like, "Oh, Krishna, yes, you made a mistake. You should not have compared Radharani's face with the moon, because her beauty is incomparable, and you compared it to the moon with limited beauty." So she said to Krishna, "Do you not remember what Lord Shiva said? Because Lord Shiva once said that the moon is beautiful, and the moon in the winter season is even more beautiful. But suppose I combine the beauty of millions of winter moons. In that case, I will still be unsuccessful in defining the beauty of Srimati Radharani." Then she also mentioned that the moon, or the Chandra, kind of sort of resembles the name Chandravali. And Chandravali was the rival chief gopi of Radharani. So why would Krishna mention Chandra when Radharani is right there? Because that reminds her of Chandravali. So Krishna, he just lowers his head, he realizes his mistake, and he tells Indulekha, and he's like, "Please, Indulekha, help me find Radharani and pacify her." And Indulekha was, she was like, "Yeah, I will help you, I will try my best." So they both start looking for Radharani. Now, several hours later, she found Radharani, who was sitting under a banyan tree, chanting the names of Krishna. But to her surprise, Radharani was disguised in the form of Krishna. So she goes up to Radharani and she says, "Oh, you look very identical to Krishna." And then Srimati Radharani, she says, "Yes, Indulekha, now can you help me find Radharani?" And now Indulekha was so confused because Radharani is asking where Radharani is in Krishna's form. So Indulekha was like, "Well, I don't know anymore, but I do know that Krishna, the real Krishna, is looking for Radharani. So do you want to go over there and search for her?" So they both start walking in that direction, and then they finally get to that place where Krishna is, and Krishna turns back and he sees Chandravali and another Krishna, who's actually Radharani, but he doesn't know that. So he goes up to that person who's like, "Oh, who are you? Because you look like me." And then Srimati Radharani, disguised as Krishna, says, "I'm looking for Srimati Radharani. Do you know where she is?" And then Krishna, showing his loyalty, kind of gets angry and he's like, "Oh, why are you looking for Radharani? Radharani only belongs to me." And then Srimati Radharani, as Krishna, says, "No, I am searching for Radharani and she belongs to me." And Krishna was so confused because what is happening right now? So he looks deeply into this person's eyes and he sees Radharani's love for him. So now he got to understand the entire situation and he started shouting. He was like, "Oh, Radharani, I found you, I found you." And Radharani was very happy with this. She just wanted to see Krishna's loyalty. So she came back into her original form and the divine couple were united again with the help of Indulekha. So Krishna now asked Radharani, and he was like, how about you disguise again as me, and we go to the gopis or the Sakhi Mandala to see if they can identify who is who, like who's Krishna, who's the real Krishna, and who's the disguised Krishna. So Radharani, she disguised herself again in Krishna. And Indulekha, Krishna, and Radharani as Krishna went to the Sakhi Mandala. And they asked the Sakhis, like, oh, can you tell who's who? And the Sakhis were so confused, they were trying their best. They decided to maybe spill secrets to see who is who, but the thing is, Krishna and Radha share all their secrets, so there is no secret that only one person knows. So the gopis failed to tell who was who, but then Indulekha stepped up and she was like, oh, this is Krishna, this is Srimati Radharani disguised as Krishna, and all the gopis were happy again and they started worshipping the divine couple. So I chose Indulekha because she plays a very important role in the relationship between Radha and Krishna, and specifically in this pastime, she helped resolve their conflicts, and she enriches their experiences and brings them closer together. And also, like as mentioned before, she helps she gives other gopis guidance in how to serve the Lord, which I think is one of the best qualities a devotee can have, is making other devotees or having other devotees go into the service of the Lord. So thank you. I would like to thank the ISKCON Vaishnavi Ministry for giving me this opportunity to participate in this special program. Hare Krishna.
So that was Lakshmi Priya. And then we will go on to the next one. This is Chitra Devi by Bhaktin Aida. I don't think she's here today.
My name is Ira 12. I'm presenting Chitra Sakhi. Shri Chitra Sakhi, the compassionate-hearted one. Chitra Sakhi was born 26 days before Shri Radha, and her eternal age is 14 years, 7 months, and 14 days. In Gaur Leela, she comes as Shri Govindanand. Chitra Sakhi's saffron complexion resembles the color of kumkum, and her clothes are normally crystal colored. Her beautiful hair is long and black. Chitra Sakhi's father is Chatura and her mother is Charika Devi. Her husband is Pitara. She's an Adhik Mridvinayika and her home is in Jiksoni. Chitra Devi and Lord Krishna have a very affectionful relationship. She's an expert in the lover's quarrel of Sri Radha and Krishna. She's only fully satisfied when the Lord is happy. Chitra Sakhi's primary service is offering cloves and garlands to Radharani and Sri Krishna. She can also play music and cook along with various other things. Not only is Chitra Sakhi an expert in Sri Krishna and Sri Radha's lover's quarrel, she's also an expert in playing music on pots with different amounts of water. She can read in between the lines of a book and get the author's real meaning, and read in multiple different languages. She's an excellent cook and can understand the ingredients in a dish just by glancing at it. Chitra Sakhi also nicely makes nectarine beverages and juices. She also knows a lot about astronomy and astrology, and is especially good at gardening. The gopis under Chitra Sakhi collect transcendental herbs and medicinal plants. The chief gopis in her yuddha are Vaslika, Tilikani, Surasen, Sudandika, Vamani, Vamanya, Nagari, and Nagvilika. I chose Chitra Sakhi for this project because she's such a compassionate person. Everything that I've read about her has talked about her sweet nature and kindness. I hope for her to inspire me to be a better and kinder person. I also think her relationship with Lord Krishna is very unique. Just from reading about her pastimes, you can tell the Lord and her have a very strong connection and lots of love. This also goes for Radharani, as their friendship is very strong and she's always excited to help her friend. I find that Shri Chitra Sakhi is a talented and warm-hearted Sakhi. I hope to try my best to do that in my devotion and everyday life.
And next we have Tunga Vidya Devi by Bhaktin Jia.
Alright, so she's an expert at playing the veena. She sings in Marga, which is a call and response pattern of singing. Her assistants are the best dancers in Vrindavan and play instruments at recital halls. They dance to the beat of a drum, which is a percussion instrument that's kind of like a large tambourine. Her mother is Medha, her father is Pushkara, and her husband is Balisha. She and her 8 Gopi messengers, headed by Manju Medha Devi, are experts in arranging the political alliances between Radha and Krishna. She exhibits the bulb known as Vipula Dava, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, meaning suffering the pains of separation. Symptoms include weeping, crying, and anxiety. For example, a gopi said, "Oh Dore Sakhi, as the moon has risen, have we not been deceived by the Lord of Lakshmi? In this situation, what shall we do? Please give me some advice." And she became depressed while saying that. So in his Gaur Vinodesha Deepika, Kavi Karnapuna has identified Srila Vadodhananda Saraswati as Tunga Vidya. So in a verse it says, Tunga Vidya Vrajayashi Sarva Shastra Visharada Sa Vinodhananda Yatir Gaur Gana Saraswati. The Gopi Tunga Vidya Devi, who is the most learned in all scriptures, has today become the sannyasi for Bodhananda, whose words are used in the glorification of Lord Gauranga. The exalted qualities of Tunga Vidya are described in Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gaunodesha Deepika and Gora Govinda Chara Smarna Pradati. He wrote the Vrindavan Mahima Amrita Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi Sangeeta and Maharava Chittanwa Chandramita. Srila Saraswati Thakur says that his writings or hers is filled with sobriety and sweetness. So I chose her because I connect to many things with her, like how she dances, sings, and plays musical instruments. So like I take Kathak lessons, which was created to please Lord Krishna, and I also take music lessons. So it's said that she can be hot-tempered, which reminds me a little bit of myself, because sometimes I can be a little bit of a hothead. So now that we know a little bit about Tunga Vidya Sakhi, I'll narrate a pastime I heard from from His Holiness Indradeva Swami. So what happened was, one day, Tunga Vidya Sakhi was on her way to collect water from a well, and it just so happened that she saw Lord Krishna at that same well. So when he saw her, he said, my dear Tunga Vidya, I'm sorry, but this well is mine, so you're going to have to pay a tax equal to the amount of water you get. So Tunga Vidya Devi was furious. She said, Krishna, you can't treat me like this. I'm going to make sure you don't meet Srimati Radharani for a very long time. So then she marched off to complain to her Queen Radha. When she saw Radharani, she said, we gopis are fed up with Shyamasundar. He taxes us for everything. He taxes us for going to the Yamuna, for walking on the road, for going to gardens, for picking flowers, and now he's taxing us for water. Soon he'll tax us for eating or breathing air. So Radharani said he would talk to him. After this, Tunga Vidya was plotting how she could make sure Radharani and Krishna don't meet. So she was doing this while walking home from my home. And while walking home, she had to pass through the Vrindavan forest. And here, she heard someone singing very beautiful bhajans. So, and then she saw that it was a young yogini with an iktara, which is a string instrument, singing. She approached the yogini and asked her to come back to the palace of Radharani's parents since she sang so beautifully. This made the yogini very angry, so Tunga Vidya Devi tried to pacify her. She said the king and queen of Varsana would love it. The yogini said, and I quote, how can I enter a palace? My home is the Vrindavan forest, my bed is the soft dust, and my blanket is the sky of Vrindavan. The flower creepers are my belongings, the moon is the lamp of my hopes, and my chanting beads count the days until I meet the divine couple. I don't know, isn't that so beautiful? I'm going to read it one more time because it's like super beautiful. So the yogini said, how can I enter a palace? My home is the Vrindavan forest, my bed is the soft dust, and my blanket is the sky of Vrindavan. The flower creepers are my belongings. The moon is the lamp of my hopes, and my chanting beads count the days until I meet the divine couple. So the Pavilion Saki persisted, so the yogini went with her. Once they reached the palace of Mother Kirtida, she said, the Navigya lady said, an exalted yogini has come to your palace. So Mother Kirtida immediately came down with thousands of servants to take darshan of the yogini. Then she washed the yogini's feet. The yogini was very pleased and asked Mother Kirtida to ask for a boon. So Mother Kirtida said, oh yogini, there is nothing I don't have. I have all the riches I could possibly hope for. I only ask for your blessings. As my daughter, I have a daughter who has been sick with a chronic disease for many days, and not even the best doctors could cure the disease. So the yogini asked for the name of the disease, but it was so rare that there was no name. She then asked for the symptoms. So Mother Kirtida said, at night she calls in her sleep, Yamuna, Yamuna, Kunja, Kunja, Morli, Morli. So the yogini asked if she sometimes calls, O Sham, O Sham, O Sham in her sleep. And Mother Kirtida was shocked. She said, yes, how do you know? So the yogini said that she's an expert at curing this kind of disease, and said, call your daughter. So then Radharani came down with her sakis, and they and the Mother Kirtida paid their obeisances to the yogini. The yogini asked Radharani how she was, and then said to Mother Kirtida, let us begin. The yogini said that she knew some Vedic dances that would cure Radharani of all black magic and her disease. So asked her daughter to dance with me. Radharani was hesitant at first, so then Mother Kirtida asked if she can do it on behalf of her daughter. The yogini got flustered and walked away. All the sakis came to pacify the yogini, so the yogini said that if you want me to cure the disease, then only the daughter can dance with me. The Mother Kirtida begged Radharani to dance, so Radharani reluctantly agreed to please her mom. So Radharani and the yogini were dancing very close together, and Radharani was a little suspicious of the yogini, so she asked her a few questions. She said, you're a renunciate, but how come your eyes are dark with black kajal? So the yogini said that once when she was traveling to the Himalayas, a sadhu said that if she wears kajal made from almonds and various herbs, she'll be blessed with the association of the Lord's devotees. So now she was confused. She then said, how come you're chewing beetle? To which the yogini said, on the way to Yamuna, a sadhu came and said that this is Narayan Prasad, and that if I didn't take it, I'd be disrespecting the prasadam. Now Radharani became very suspicious. Where are you from? I'm from the forest of Prem. Which sampradaya are you from? So the yogini said she's from the sampradaya of Prem. Who's your guru? Benamurti. Now what's really cool about this is that Benamurti is Srimati Radharani herself. So then the questions continue. Why have you taken renunciation at such a young age? To find real love of God? The Radharani said, please tell me something about yourself. And the yogini smiled. I came from another country. I left everything to achieve the goddess of love. Radharani asked, what will you do if you become attached to the material world again? Because she was so young. So the yogini replied, and I quote, because I have fallen into the sweetness of rasa, I will never fall back to the sour, bitter taste of the material world. Isn't that beautiful? I'll say it again. Because I have fallen into the sweetness of rasa, I will never fall back to the sour, bitter taste of the material world. Radharani paused for a moment and asked her, what is the true reality of this world? So the yogini said that the true reality of this world is to sit next to Srimati Radharani, is to sit next to you and appreciate that you have the most beautiful eyes in the free world, like Radharani's eyes. And the yogini became very emotional and started shouting, oh Radhe, I am yours, oh Radhe, I am yours, oh Radhe, I am yours, and she continued. Everyone was so moved by her love for Radharani. So then Vidya, the lady, came to comfort the yogini, and was very surprised to see that in the yogini's bag there was a little flute sticking out. So then she realized that it was Lord Krishna who had tricked them all, and everyone was happy since Lord Krishna and Radharani were reunited. So isn't this pastime so amazing? I remember I was laughing and was smiling so much when I heard it. So now I'd like to end with a verse by Sri Tunga Vidya maybe. I worship the very Rasika, Sri Tunga Vidya, who is adorned with sandalwood paste mixed with camphor. Her beautiful saffron-colored body is decorated with many fine gold ornaments. She delights in wearing a lovely red dress, and she has many wonderful qualities. She knows many transcendental songs, and she dances before Sri Hari to the beat of a Damsel drum. Thank you, and please forgive any mistakes I might have made or any shortcomings while trying to talk about such an exalted devotee. And Zaki. Hare Krishna.
That was Jia, and now we have finally the last presentation. This is by Bhakti Hansini.
Hello, my name is Hansini, and I chose Vishaka's son. Vishaka was born the same day as Radharani. She was 14 years, 2 months, and 15 days old. Vishaka and Radha are so similar that they're almost like twins. She wears the Ragni garments, which are decorated with stars. She has a complexion like lightning, which is cream and a hint of red. Vishaka adores playing Nirvana, and she has a favorite tune, and it's Radha Sangha. She has the voice of cuckoo birds. In the Gaurlila, her form is Ramananda, but she also has the form of Yamunara. Krishna says, whenever he looks at Vishaka, he always thinks of Radha. Whenever Radha looks at the deep blue waters of Yamuna, she thinks of Krishna. Vishaka's seva is decorating and dressing Krishna and Radha. She's an expert at painting flowers and leaves on their bodies, and she makes crowns out of flowers for them. She also embroiders. She's an expert at embroidering herself. She embroiders flowers and onto their clothes. She's the consultant of Radha and Krishna, like their couples ceremony, and she is like the messenger between Radha and Krishna. One time in Vrindavan, Srimati Radharani was thinking that in a few months it would be Kartik, and since it would be Kartik, that means it would be the Rasayas. So Radharani was thinking like, I want to learn a new dance with Krishna. So she gathered all of her gopi friends and she was like, I'm going to go see Shyam Sundar and ask him to teach me a new dance. The gopi said, Radha, Shyam Sundar doesn't know how to dance. Last time we had to teach him how to dance. Then Radha said, no, it's okay. I insist that I will go learn from him. And Vishaka said, fine, Radharani, but we will come with you. So Radharani said, no, I insist that I go alone. And after a few minutes of convincing, the gopis finally let her go. Vishaka and the other gopis, they all wanted to decorate her to go learn to dance with Shyam Sundar. So they decorated her with her garments, ornaments, and 4 different types of animal bells. So when Radharani found Krishna, he was sitting on the banks of the Yamuna, and he was talking about the sweet glories of Radharani. The Radharani and Krishna had an amazing conversation full of laughter, jokes, and teasing each other. And Krishna spoke up and he said, Radharani, I want to teach you a dance for the rasa dance. Radharani said, of course, because that's why she went to Shyam Sundar to learn a dance. So Shyam Sundar started off by saying there's 7 types of dances. Dancing with the neck, dancing with expression, dancing with their eyes, dancing with their feet, dancing with their waist, dancing with their whole body, and dancing with movements. And he also said that there's 3 beats. So first he showed her simply how the dance is. And as Radha was dancing, he sang and he started crying. After a little bit of her dancing, he noticed that Radha was getting tired, so he took her to a clinic. Radharani was mesmerized by the clinic. She was so absorbed in it that as she was absorbed in it, Krishna decided that he wanted to steal something from her. And he stole one of her most prized possessions, her ring. And this was a mirror ring. Her mother gave it to her on her birthday, and she loved it very, very much. And Shyam Sundar knew that. So after that whole pastime, Radharani went back to Varshana, and the gopis asked her how it went. She said, amazing. A little bit after that, as it was like afternoon time, the gopis decided, okay, Radha, I'm going to decorate you with more garments and ornaments. Now Radharani has 64 ornaments, and they keep it in this box, in this kind of like a jewelry box. And Vishaka said he's in charge of that box. So as the gopis were taking off all of her ornaments, they also had to count it to make sure that there was 64. But this time, there was only 63, and you know what? Because Shyam Sundar stole one of her rings, right? So we have 63. So Vishaka said, he went to Radharani, she said, Radharani, I know who the culprit is. It's your dear Shyam Sundar. Radharani did not lie. She said, Shyam Sundar would never do such a thing, let alone steal my ornaments. Vishaka said, Radharani, you have to believe us. You don't know Shyam Sundar like we do. Shyam Sundar is the biggest thief. He can steal our heart. Who knows what he can do with stealing the ornament? And with that, Vishaka angrily went all the way to Shyam Sundar. She went to Shyam Sundar, and she said, Shyam Sundar, I know you stole Radharani's ring. Krishna said he doesn't know about women's rings. He said, it could be a toe ring, a finger ring, a nose ring, or an ear ring, I don't know. And Vishaka said, see, you do know about women's rings, so you have to have stolen it. So Vishaka grabbed Krishna and she said, Krishna, I'm going to take you to the other gopis, and that gopis will decide how we're going to find it. So they arranged a spot for the gopis and Krishna to meet up. And the gopis said that we're going to look for it in all of his clothing. So they took off his garments, his ornaments, and they tried finding the ring. And one of the gopis found the ring, and she said, ha, I found it. So Vishaka told Radharani that, see Radharani, I told you that he stole it. And Lalita said, Radharani, you have to punish him. So Radharani said, the only punishment for an unkind lover is that I will not speak to him. And as all the Brajavasis came gathered around because of so much commotion, Vishaka announced, from now on, Radha will not talk to Krishna. So Krishna went home, back over the hill, because Vishaka kicked him out. Embarrassed, completely embarrassed. And Vishaka went to Radharani and she said, Radharani, we have to take revenge. And Radharani was like, okay. So what's your plan? Vishaka said, we have to steal from Shyam Sundar. Radharani was like, okay, but I don't know how to steal Vishaka. Vishaka told her, it's okay, I'll teach you how to steal from him. So they made a humongous plan. The plan was that they go to Krishna and steal his peacock feather, his favorite black trouser, his flute, his ankle bells, and the stick he uses for herding the cows. So now we're talking about Krishna. So Krishna and Madhu Mamu had just finished their new lunch, meaning they would take a huge nap after. So Madhu Mamu noticed that Krishna already fell asleep and was in a deep sleep, meaning Krishna would wake up before him and go play with the cows and have fun. And he didn't want to miss out, so he tied his leg to Krishna with a rope to make sure that he wouldn't leave and he would also wake up. So now, Radharani and Vishaka are making their way to Krishna. And there's a huge arrangement made, not huge, like there's a small arrangement made for them to meet up. And so she told Radharani, now is your chance to go steal from Krishna. So she stole her
again, his peacock feather, his favorite black chadi, his flute, his ankle bells, and his stick that he uses for the out. And Vishaka, on the other hand, went to Mother Manga, and she cut his beard, not his beard, his mustache that he loved very much, into uneven pieces. And they ran away with everything. So, after a little bit, Krishna woke up and he looked at Mother Manga and he started laughing because Mother Manga looked kind of crazy. And Mother Manga looked at Krishna also like kind of shocked because everything was missing. And and Krishna knew who it was. He knew that it was Vishaka. And he also knew that Radharani would also tag along. So they made a plan to dress as old gopis and find a way to get their stuff back, right? So they dressed as old gopis and they hobbled all the way to the palace of King Vishwavana, the palace there, and Radha stays in that palace. So they just started wailing and screaming and crying, and they're like, "Oh, Shyam Sundar, I miss Shyam Sundar. I feel so separated from Shyam Sundar." So Radha ran outside with such empathy, and Lalita and Vishaka followed behind her. And she said, "My dear, what's your name?" Thing is, they didn't discuss what their names would be in their plan. They were only focusing on getting what they wanted back. So Mother Manga whispered in Krishna's ear, she's like, Radharani is asking me what your name is, and we didn't plan that out. And Krishna said, Radharani, my name is Shaima Premi Shaima Premi Sati. So Mother Manga told her that, and she said, what can I do to please you? I feel so bad, and she was, empathy. And they said they miss Shyam Sundar, so she asked Vishaka, what should I do? Vishaka said, since you have all of Shyam Sundar's things, how about you just dress up as Shyam Sundar? So she went inside, and after a few minutes she came outside and she started playing the flute beautifully like Shyam Sundar. But the real Shyam Sundar jumped up and took all of his stuff back, and everybody laughed because Krishna and his tricks. But the only person who wasn't laughing was Mother Manga, because of his mustache, he was crying. And since Vishaka felt bad, she took her hand and she put it over his mustache, and it all came back. And she gave him a boon too, that no one would ever be able to cut his mustache, neither will he ever be able to cut his mustache. And this story was the reason I chose Vishaka Saki. Vishaka Saki in the story was very funny, very revengeful, and she always found a way to get back at Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So that was all our 4 girls from the youth group did the presentation for Vaishnavi Ministry. And thank you Shamavini Mataji for inspiring them to do the presentations. Thank you.
So we have actually 3 of the youth group. One is Sunday school. Actually, Ida is our youngest. A Vaishnavi rep. So we're very, very proud of her. She's only 12 and she did a very outstanding work. So, thank you, by the way. Thank you, Malcolm Madri, for a nice class. I think our temple presidents are very well. On behalf of the ISKCON Vaishnavi Ministry and the Vaishnavi Ministry of North America, we would like to present this certificate of appreciation to our 4 Vaishnavis. Bhakti Ida, is she here? No. Bhakti Hansene. Bhakti Jia. Bhakti Lakshmi Priya. So dearest Hansini, Ida, Jia and Lakshmi Priya, we want to extend our heartfelt gratitude to your wonderful participation in the Glories of Radharani's Ashtasakis campaign. Your dedication and enthusiasm in sharing the stories and qualities of Radharani's closest companions have truly been inspiring. You have glorified these sacred personalities and enriched the hearts of so many with their divine pastimes. We encourage you to continue on this beautiful path of devotion, spreading the love of Krishna at ISKCON of Phoenix and all over the world. May the blessings of Sri Radha Krishna and the inspiration of Srila Prabhupada continue to guide you and inspire you in your spiritual journey. On behalf of the ISKCON Vaishnava Ministry, thank you. I apologize. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So I apologize, we're running a little bit late. We'll keep the announcements very short today. So we'd like to acknowledge today's sponsors. There's one family, Umesh Tiwari and family. They're celebrating their son Somesh's 7th birthday. Please give them a big round of applause. They are not here, and we will catch up with them. They said they'll be here tomorrow to pick up their Mahaprasad. And then we have devotee of Krishna. They would like to remain anonymous, but they're also celebrating a birthday. So please give them a big round of applause also. So there may be a little bit of confusion. Is there anybody else here who sponsored today's Sunday feast? No, I think so. We just have those. We had a little bit of a crossover there. Thank you so much, and we'll catch up with you later. So there's a special feast by the family for today's Sunday feast, and I hope you all enjoy the sumptuous feast that they provided today for their celebration of a birthday. Coming Saturday, there's Ekadashi for those of you who fast for Ekadashi. That's this coming Saturday. And what happens this Saturday is that on Sunday is appearance day of Vamandev and Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So we only fast for half a day on Saturday for both the days. So we are not fasting on Saturday and Sunday. We just be doing Nirjal till about noon, and that we feast. We break our fast after that, and then we feast on Sunday. So that is this coming Saturday and Sunday. And then Radhashni, as we mentioned, is on the 11th of September. This is on Wednesday. It's an evening program. And as you know, we have Anand Chaitanya Prabhu, who loves to celebrate Radhashni. And there's going to be a flower dress offered to Sri Radha Madhavari. There's going to be a Mangala dress, and there's going to be a day dress offered as well. So there's going to be 3 dresses offered for Srimati Radharani. So make sure that you come and celebrate Srimati Radharani's appearance day on Wednesday. Please watch for the video and the pictures on the Facebook if you missed the darshan, the 3 darshans. So I'd like to give a big thank you to Anand Chaitanya Prabhu for leading this effort. He has made some special arrangements for the decorations as well. They're going to be very different this year, so I'm not going to say any more than that, but be sure you are here to enjoy that. And obviously they're going to be throwing thousands of flower petals to submerge our Shri Radha Madhavari in petals like we did last year. This will be a mountain of petals, so please come and enjoy the sweet Radhashni festival this coming Wednesday. Program starts at 6 o'clock with some kirtan, 6:30 is the arati, 7 o'clock is a short class, and then after that we'll be doing the Pushpa Abhishekam, and then a sumptuous feast will follow the Abhishekam. Please, if you can help with picking up the flowers, that would be appreciated, because there can be so many flower petals on the floor, and I know Anand Chaitanya Prabhu will appreciate your help to pick up the petals. And then on Thursday evening, we have His Holiness Swayam Bhagwan Keshava Prabhu visiting Phoenix. He was here last Radhashni, if you remember, and he was the first one who helped us with the Abhishekam. Unfortunately, he could not make it for Wednesday, but we are happy he's going to be here on Thursday, and he's going to be, there's going to be a temple program on Thursday evening, and then on Friday there's a deity installation at Trivikrama Prabhu's home, and you are invited to that program as well. He's going to be giving classes on Thursday and Friday evenings. You can RSVP to Trivikrama Prabhu and the temple, so we know how much prasadam to make for those 2 days. And then we have Braj Bihari Prabhu visiting Phoenix from the 19th to the 22nd of September. So, and then our daily programs go on as normal. Please visit our, oh I see Umesh Tiwari family here. Please come and receive your Mahaprasad. I didn't know you were here. I thought you were, mujhe Mataji ka hair on. So please come and receive your Mahaprasad. I just saw them. But meanwhile, please pray for Shivananda Prabhu. His daughter is not doing very well. I'd like to chant the Mahamantra 3 times again. But please continue to pray for her. The next 48 hours are very, very critical for her. If you can dedicate all your, some chanting to her, we'd really appreciate it. Shivananda Prabhu has called and is asking for prayers. So, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We'll recite the Prasadam prayers. We'll form one line for the blessings. Children and adult seniors will go first, as will the volunteers, and then the rest of us can join the line. Same with the Prasadam serving. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. So till the time you get in line, so like Mataji explained, on Wednesday we have the program. So we seek blessings, and definitely we are very appreciative to our temple president because she allows us to perform this festival. So please do not miss. There is not going to be a Shayan Aarti the day before. The only dress you are going to see, the new dress is only going to be shown at 4:30 in the morning. So you are going to miss it if you don't come for Mangal Aarti. The day dress is going to be there till 6:30 because then we are going to start with Pushabhishek. You will miss the dress if you don't come early in the evening also. And you have to wait till the end because we are going to have Shayan Aarti with a new dress again offered to their lordship. So you don't want to miss the last dress also because the last dress is actually good. So we would like to thank again Mataji for actually, because day before yesterday actually she called and she was mentioning that let everybody enjoy the Pushabhishek. So we really appreciate her support and we really thank her for letting us do this festival. And there's one more thing for all Kirtaniyas. Tomorrow is a meeting for Kirtan standards of ISKCON of Phoenix. If you want to sing at the temple, you have to attend the meeting, otherwise you are off the schedule. This is not going to be taken lightly because I will be supervising it. So please attend all Kirtaniyas, whether young or old. They have to attend. Thank you so much. And if you can't attend, please meet me later. Hare Krishna. Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmane Vaishnave Swalpa Punyavatam Rajan Vishwasane Vajayate Sharira Vidya Jai Jode Indriya Tarikai Jive Fele Vishay Sagare Tar Made Jivati Lobo Mae Sudurmati Taki Chita Katina Samsare Krishna Bado Dayamay Kori Vare Jiva Jai Swaprasadana Dilo Bhai Say Annamrita Pao Shri Radha Krishna Guna Gao Premeta Koshi Chaitanya Nitai Jai Nimai Jai Nitai Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Bhagat Maharaj Prasadam ki
Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare भजन by Narottam Das Thakur. Yeah, this sound is good. Vrindavana Ramya. Vrindavana Ramya. No.
Okay, please switch mine.
Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara. Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara. Abrita Kalindi
Hare
संकीर्तन की जय। राधा माधुरी भगवान की।